Okay, we're back on. Sorry, but welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I'm on the right screen and that you can all hear me right now. Lit the hamsters wanted to feed, and I think the stream just cut out during the yellow fag there situation. But the boys are now up and running once again here for round 11 in the Supercars NZ Allports V8 Supercar Summer Series. It was hectic at the start. You would have just probably saw all that. I think that whole metal meltdown that went on at the start of that race might have just triggered the internet and cut everything out. But we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. And it is on. It is absolutely on. Callahan's out in front. Lob and Turner going at it in the background. Dutchy, De Graaf, Edgar, Rion, Oscar. Now, apologies for the interruptions, but we are back. And the race well and truly heating up here, as we can see that they're down into the hairpins. The boys have definitely got the elbows out. No surprise. I think they've had the elbows out since their lights went green there. Bloody going on. In the background. Fitz and Fox actually just looking to... Oh, there might be move on here. Fitz on Man. That is Pepperell in the background. Taking... Oh! Fitz, and I think that might have been Marn actually getting tangled up there. So, awkward little situation. Look at that group of cars that they just landed in after that little exchange there. Fitz getting muffled out. And it's on in the background there. That's Watson going backwards in one of the Misfits cars. These guys playing for keeps, J-Man. J-Man. Temporarily lost. Temporarily lost J-Man. So let's hope that changes. Sometimes up the top lobby. Sneaker past Callahan while we weren't watching. Dutch, Rian, Ridley, Dion, Edgar. Look at that top six. Vanderberg actually just sneaking past as well on Parlett. And look going on in the background here with Carwin Adams and... is that Pepperell in the background? No, it's just one further forward than that. It's Stone Street. Robbie Bradbury, Carwood and Adams. Pepperell actually got a little bit of clean air there just to focus on what he's doing. Leon Fox in the background. So Blake Fitz back in that gaggle of cars. We were just watching that earlier and it continues. tag on the guard there. You want to be careful. He'll become vulnerable, I think, to Phil Carpenter there as well, J-Man. So just pick up on a replay here. Rian inside on Callahan there. That is done. You want to follow through with that as well, no doubt. Doesn't get it done. Looks like he might have as we get back to Rian's car. These boys are working hard. We saw it in the heat race, J-Man, and here we are again. The boys working hard. We have literally lost J-Man off the planet now. He's dropped out of the comps. He's left the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So as I'm sure he'll fire up his PC again or whatever dramas he's going through there, and get back in the comms booth here. Look at this, Callahan and DeGraff. Callahan just getting swamped. We saw Rian, Andrew Dutch, and now, oh, there it is. Pass. DeGraff, a little bit of damage on the front left there.
Davo.
Davo. That's me.
Wayno, how's it?
How you going, Wayne? Plenty go. Oh, good. Excellent. I've lost a co-commentator, so you're more than welcome to jump in. We've had a couple of technical issues. I think the meltdown at T1 has just upset the hamsters. we had a short intermission there, unscheduled, mind you, as the safety car rolled around. But we are back, and we are all, you know, all eyes forward. What a race.
Absolutely incredible. These guys at the front are just like nicking and bopping and
next level.
And door slamming and man, it's all on.
It is absolutely all on. So eyes over the rear wing of Rian's car. Looking back at Lob, and Lob, not one to give up a fight, is definitely still well in touch, as is Dutchy. They're 1, 2, 3, these guys are going at Dion DeGraff actually. Really gapped Callahan actually since the overtake there on the last lap there. A little bit of damage on the front of DeGraff's car, but it doesn't look like it's slowing him up there, Wayno.
Yeah, nah, look at it. What are we talking? Not even like 0.5 of a second between these guys. First, second, third. Dion DeGraff 2 seconds behind them. Callahan, Edgar, not too far either. It's all on, man. All that orange and yellow. That's racing, man. That's close to the next stuff. And yeah, this is why we're here.
Oh, true. Look, and you talk of that. Well, let's skip back to one of those little moments there, and that's Heat Parlett there as they roll down to that final chicane there. Look at the air these guys get off that second curve. It's next level. Sideways out of the corner, and they're off down the what seems to be a very technical kick right into this fairly tight left-right open chicane here. So yeah, tricky stuff, Wayne.
Yeah, Heath Parlett, Skeleton Sim Racing, bit of a jumps in and out of Supercars NZ. Certainly dedicated. He's got Supercars NZ stickers all getting loose. Supercars NZ stickers all over his seat and his rig. So yeah,
big
been
supporter
with us for a little while. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
So Marn in the pits there. Wayno, so a few pit stops starting to play in to the equation here. As, oh look, I think I can even get pit stops up here. Let's just click on this button here. We can see, there you go.
Oh yeah, bit of data, good stuff.
A little bit of data there, but just one thing to be noted, none of the top 10 have made any pit stops. So clearly that's why they're in the top 10. But yeah, plenty going on throughout this field.
Just want to rip.
They do, they do. Man, haven't they ripped as well? It's been awesome stuff. A big field of cars here, Wayne, and a tough circuit really to navigate with such a big field, isn't it?
It's totally a lot of tight curves, and yeah, certainly a couple of hairpins either end there. You can see on that track map. It's yeah, from what 300 to nothing.
Yeah.
Turn around, point it in another direction,
and go again. But we talk about that tunnel, that sector 1 and 2 tunnel, you know, where it's just lined with walls, you know, multiple different layouts of chicane to deal with, right from T1 basically. So yeah, it looks pretty simple on paper, but it's quite technical to drive, no doubt.
Especially in the V8, you know, no traction control, no ABS, just one loud pedal and hope like hell. So yeah, let's see.
And then just lean back and try and stop the bugger. Yeah. So we're just getting out of the back of Pepperell's car there and looking at Stone Street. A little bit of an incident in the background. Not sure who that was, but I think it might have been an out of position car. It just...
Ooh, yeah, Berg lock, I can see that, definitely, yeah.
So the guys working hard for their positions here tonight. We're not even, what do we got? 16 minutes? A little over 16 minutes into this 28-minute race. So we're a little over halfway.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Yeah, shout out to Allports Motorsports back on board for the autumn series as well. So they're
excellent, good
fully
news.
back in. Yeah, MRP for the GT3s. So we've got them back on board. Obviously, GAMAFLARE next season as well for the autumn series. So we're stacking up, man. It's looking really good.
It is. I mean, look, if it's not stacked enough already, like you guys putting on a great show, and look, pretty much got the prizes to boot as well. So that's great news. Thanks for the update there, Wayne. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's looking really good. Div 2 is back, so we're bringing Div 2 back for the V8. So nobody misses out. That's our goal. So hopefully everybody will hang about and jump in and get back in there and rock it.
Look, no doubt they will. We did a bit of Div 2's commentary too, and those guys, I think, play equally as hard. Although the lap times might not be there, they definitely play equally as hard as these boys up the pointy end. So, yeah, look, that'd be awesome to see that come back. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of old Div 2, and we do notice there's a few of them missing out of the field here. It'd be great to see them back on track, as we just see Pepperell, I think, sneaking past Greeno. And
giving it a good go.
And it is on. Look at this lot, side by side, the drag race. Gets it done. Big.
Yeah, there we go.
Big chunk of curve. That second curve again. That's awesome.
Stone Street not too far behind, poking the nose as well. Yeah. Just amazing to watch, eh?
Yeah, look, the V8s do seem to manage Montreal here very well. I think that they like it here. as the boys get a little bit loose there. I think we're on Stone Street there now. Just, there's only a slither of grass between the tarmac and the wall, and he still manages just to sneak the tyre over onto it and slide out of the corners. So working hard, mate. Working hard.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Very cool, very cool. Dion Graf still up there though, eh? 4th spot, look at that.
Yeah, De Graaf as well. I don't think he's pit stopped yet, or has he? Maybe he has. Yes, he has.
Oh,
actually.
okay, still a bit of a tail to tell there.
No, he's definitely pit stopped. So we've only got Edgar and Forbett on that list there that hasn't pitted so far.
Yep.
So there you go. And Forbett just rolling into the pit lane as we speak.
There we go. So Dion Graf started out with he had a wheel attached to his bedside table and a flat.
There you go. Some of these stories are hilarious, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a photo on Facebook somewhere. We did a show us your sim.
Yep.
And
those early days. Oh, heady days, Wayne, I tell ya.
And it was pretty fast as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ripping there. Yeah.
No doubt. I remember when I first started online sim racing, and I was racing with the likes of Madison Down of all people, TTR man, and I saw photos of him with his wheels strapped to a skateboard that was sitting on his lap. Like serious stuff, mate. So whatever it takes, Wayne. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, 100%. Want to get in there? Get
amongst it. That's right.
Yeah, get a sim, buy a $600 freaking G29 or whatever they are now, and
yes.
tie it to your desk and just go for it.
Just jump into it. I totally agree. I couldn't think of a better thing to do with my spare time. As we just watched Fitzy, I think, just sneaking past White, and I think maybe Bradbury might have just snuck past him as well, so White with maybe a little bit of a slip up there, making him vulnerable to the boys there, so a little bit of a change of position in the mid-pack.
Shane White, Passion Sim Racing, he's one of our admins, so he's jumped back on the tools and hopped back in the car. They have a bit of a break, but he was streaming their GD3s for quite some time. So.
Oh, very nice, very nice. We like fellow streamers, commentators, and look, he's not probably the only admin that's got out of the streaming and back into the car as well. I think Shorty's one of those boys as well.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but he's trouble.
Boys a laugh.
He's trouble. Look at him. We're just getting a bit of camera out, and look at him sliding out of something somewhere there, and he's probably nearly been the thing. The car does actually look quite straight for Shawnee.
So nickname is Macatap. Nickname's Macatap. We actually named a town after him in New Zealand. We called it Makatapi.
Okay, so I don't know what that's saying, ladies and gentlemen. Beware.
Yeah, 100%.
Races
hard, gets in there, forces it, pushes it.
Makes it happen. And talking about making it happen, Rian, over Edgar here, I think he's looking for the outside, doesn't quite get it to work, forces Edgar on the inside, compromises the run on the way out. Is it enough? Rian looking for that inside into one. Very clever move there. A little bit of a tap on the guards to say I need a little bit more space than that. Thanks, Shane. And sneak on through. Dutchy over Pepperell. No, it's Dutch and Graf going at it there, actually.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So
Rehan
over Shane, but Shane's still to pit. So that tells a bit of a tale as well.
It does. Oh, so gains.
What did you think, mate? Where's your mate?
I don't know. Look, we did. The hamsters went on strike in the yellow flag, and then I think J-Man sort of went out with them. you know, like sympathy or so. He's just like, he's going, look, if the hamsters are asking for more money, I'm going with them. You know, like I want more as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Funny as Rehan up 13 spots, Dion de Graaf up 7, Andrew Dutch up 8, Pepperell up 8, Stone Street 5, Oscar Smith up 13, Philip Antoon, MatchFit entry, Supercars NZ / GAMAFLARE / whatever we've named him, up 19 spots.
Nice. Stand out. Yeah.
Coming. Blake Fitz up 22
Blake Fitz,
spots.
though, man. 22 spots for Blake.
Yeah, so, movers and groovers we call them.
So nice. Movers and groovers, all right, I tell you. Shane Edgar.
Shakers and bakers, movers and groovers.
Yeah. So while we're making up new tunes, Shane Edgar.
I'm just letting you know some of our ones, but.
Keep me updated. The Supercars NZ playlist, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Edgar in the pits in the background. Phil Antoon also in the pits in the background. So he does show as an already pitted car. So may have come in for damage already, because there was quite a serious incident at the green flag in the beginning of the race here. He's coming out, just sneaking in right behind Blake Fitz there, Wayne. So not doing too bad in 14th position.
Yeah, maybe race control grabbed a hold of him and threw him around the room, who can say?
Yeah, it said pay the toll, you're going to pay the bribe, brother.
100%.
He's part
live race control.
Live race, we love it, and well, don't we? What, you know, they take care of it on the track at the time. We just see Lobby just rolling past Antoon. Antoon may have got a slow down there. His car is slow and online, so you're just getting that thing up to speed again now.
Lobby must have had a bit of action earlier on for him to be so far down the order, sitting in 16th still. So.
Who's that? Yeah. Sorry.
Lobby.
Yes, absolutely. I think he might have got tangled up in that melee at the beginning of the race. Not long to go, though. Now, Wayne, with what are we looking at? A little over a minute to go. Where is the leader, Rian? Young Australian, this guy, I tell you, this young man, is...
So there's only one person that I've seen touch him, and that's Shane Van Gisbergen.
There you go. I think Lobby gives him a run for his money as well, so...
yeah, I mean in Supercars NZ when he used to race with us, and Shane did as well. Shane used to beat him every time, just used to play with him.
Yeah.
So that shows you the talent you need
to run. Yes, that's right.
Leaving seconds on Dion though.
So this is the benchmark, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what Wayne's trying to say. This is clearly the benchmark. No mucking around. And 40 cars on track. Reverse top 15 here for the heat race. We will get one more lap in. Dion de Graaf, like you mentioned, not too far behind, mind you, just coming through that final corners there with a couple of out of position cars just tucked in behind him, and you can see in the distance there, that is Russell Pepperell in the TTR car.
Oh yes.
So he's done a stellar job actually to keep that thing out of trouble in what has been a pretty hectic race so far. So all of these boys at the top really, and worked their way through the field, remembering it was a reverse grid 15, top 15. Edgar Wayno, yeah, definitely hard work. Edgar in fourth with a late pit stop, so nice work from him. Vanderberg working hard for a 5th and up 12 positions, as is Shane Edgar too, mind you. Stone Street up 5 and into 6th position. Forbett, Dutch, Smith. Well, Forbett and Dutch very close together there. That's not over. Dutchy thinks he might get one more position out of this. Well, soon see as we pick up on round here as he tips this Mustang up on 2 wheels for the final time through that final complex of corners and across the line, Wayne, to take out the heat race, the feature here for round 11 in Supercars NZ's 2026 Allports V8 Supercar Summer Series. Dion de Graaf, a little ways behind, but coming in hot, as is Russell Pepperell. And that is Edgar. Look at how close those guys are. That is Vandenberg, actually, in the background in 5th as well. Forbett. Parlett. Greenall.
Yeah, bringing it home.
In
Bringing
9th. Yeah, doing nice work there. Blake Greenall and Robbie Bradbury. Robbie Bradbury with Lobby there. Looking at that last overtake. But didn't quite get in the top 10. He was working it though. We got Oscar Smith. I suspect has run out of fuel. Gunston actually might have snuck past him there. Here's Smith. He's made it. He's actually made it. He's leading forward. He's trying to rock that damn thing. Robbie Carwood. Scotty McKenzie. Luke Munro. There as well. In 16th, Ross Watson, Stephen Adams, Phil Carpenter, Dylan Radford, Noah Kitta. Daryl Callahan rounding out that final chicane. How far do I go? Shane White, and we will pick up Stone Street. No, we won't. That is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. What a killer race. Wayne, have you got some time up your sleeve for some
That's a mouthful. It's a mouthful bringing all those cars home. I feel your pain, Dave.
Oh, mate. Oh, mate. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Look, we're going to thank, obviously, GAMAFLARE for their continuous support as Allports as well for the Supercars NZ 2026 Supercars Summer Series. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, 10:83 Face TV on Sky. Delayed broadcast on G'day Sky Peoples on a Saturday. Have you got time?
Yeah, I'm here. No dramas. Into it. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Let's
bring them in.
Let's bring the boys in. Where are we? I need to get off my. We don't have third, but we do have second. So you can take the lead on this, Wayno.
No worries. We'll bring on in.
Bring on Dion de Graaf.
How's it going, man?
How was that? How was that, man?
First race, meh. Second race, fuel saved and got myself out of trouble.
Alright, good stuff, Dion, man. That's huge, eh?
Yeah, good for the championship too, which with 1 round to go, so that's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you did really well tonight, and there's yeah, obviously calculated that fuel and sorted it out.
I'd more say miscalculated the fuel, and yes, I did.
That was the story of your life in the early days, Dion, eh? Like running out of gas just before the line, just on the line. I remember.
Yeah, well, I watched Dutchy. I seen Dutchy just pull off and go into the pits, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a look. Looked at my fuel, and I had 1.5 laps with 2 laps to go. So the last 2 laps, I just pushed the clutch in and just clutched the whole way around for 2 laps.
There you go.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Have to look on board and the replays later on and watch that. It's yeah, it's cool to see fuel saving coming into giving third, man. Very cool.
Yes, very
And
much
did,
so.
and did you not get tangled up in that little T1 melee there, Dion? Like, what was going on there? Did you miss all that?
I did, but not as bad as some of the boys. And then I watched a lot of them pit, and there was no way of making it. So that means everyone who pitted almost had to double pit or save fuel for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at fuel saving, so I was just full send.
It's just on the loud pedal all the time.
Pretty much, mate. Loud pedal down.
Yeah, no, awesome. Well, so you didn't get tangled up in it at all? You like totally missed it?
Nah, I got a bit of front damage, so I had no turn for 8 laps, but it wasn't worth pitting, so I was just like, I'm just going to deal with the damage.
And no fuel saving, clearly, like you said.
Yeah, none at all, apart from those last 2 laps where I mucked up my fuel.
There you go. And that's a normal thing for you? Is that what you're saying?
Mate, you can even ask Wayne the amount of races that I didn't finish. There'd be a few.
Yeah, well, I think we did see a car or two actually rolling across the line here, even tonight. So, a couple of the guys not getting the memo, just to add that extra litre or two. So, but we clearly got a serial offender here. Indeed.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice work, man. Nice work. And I mean, apart from the fuel load, the car was fine. Do you like the track? Is this are you a fan of Canada here?
Mate, I'd race this for 12 races of the season. Like, love the track.
Yeah.
Just no rain though, eh, Dion?
Oh, nah, mate, add the rain. Bring the rain.
Yeah. Because
Alright, I'm just winding Dion up now anyway, so you got any shout outs, Dion?
yeah, come on.
Just the Simblacks and Rankin Plumbing and High Octane Images. And a big shout out to Stefan for sponsoring the team again.
Yeah, very cool.
You're a legend. Nice work, Dion. Again, congratulations on your second position, brother. I hope. Look, one more race. One more race. Remember the fuel load. The calculator. Get the calculator out. Work that stuff out, brother. Because it might win you another position in the championship. Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on your second position. Dion de Graaf, ladies and gentlemen.
Catch you, boys, and thank you guys
Very
for putting
cool.
on a good stream.
Awesome. Thanks, Dion. Look, it looks like, Wayno, we might have Russell Pepperell. Russell Pepperell, do you have comms on us, brother?
Hello, how's it going?
Well. And yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. It was a bit chaotic, I have to say.
Just a little.
Welcome to Supercars NZ.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So you
race.
good race, obviously. Third position there, hard fought, a lot going on there, obviously at the beginning of the race. And did you stay out of that? Obviously your car didn't look too damaged after that initial melee.
Yeah, no, I managed to creep around the outside on the grass, but
Yeah.
I think I went in there like 15th and ended up 23rd, so I wouldn't say I won, but I survived.
But undamaged. It's obviously helpful, isn't it? When you've still got 25 minutes to run.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, very cool. That was obviously hard fought to get back into the position. What did you? Yeah, it's pretty cool to get back up into third spot, way down the order there. So would have been a fun race.
Yeah, it was hard work. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I managed to get there, because my pace was okay. I think I did a good job undercutting a chunk of the cars ahead of me, but it just seemed like people fell off the road or
Yeah.
had penalties or something like that. So I just
Yeah,
sort of
bit of
appeared
race
from nowhere.
control, bit of short fuel as well. A few cars, yeah, there was a bit of a tight fuel margin there, and there were a few that didn't quite fuel up correctly. So.
Always got to put fuel in the car, right?
Yeah. well, it helps, doesn't it? You know, for forward momentum. So, but yeah, look, like you said, like you might have come out unscathed, but you know your positions went well back, and yeah, tricky track to sort of thread your way back through the field, though, isn't it? You know, like you like you mentioned, you're sort of relying on maybe some guys just falling off in front of you. As we just pick up on the B-roll while we're talking here of Fitzy going off, I think, with Carwood in front of you, and you're just dodging that. So, are you a fan of Montreal here in Canada? Here, is this one of your go-to tracks, or is this probably somewhere that you prefer not to be and try and weave your way through the field?
Oh, I seem to go okay here. To be honest, getting a lap time out is a bit like bashing your head against the wall, but it's a place where you really need to be precise and you really need to be able to place the car, and particularly when you're trying to race people, you need to put people in situations where they're going to just have to yield, because there's not many places to pass around here.
Yeah, yield or make mistakes, basically, isn't it? It's just like you sort of force them offline a little bit just by the body language of your own car. Well, that's good racing, isn't it? Just it's that pressure, isn't it, Russell?
You got to make people work for it. It's a touring car. It's not supposed to be easy.
It's not supposed to be easy at all. Look, a big pat on the back too for the to see you out in the TTR car. I think when we first started calling you earlier in the series, you weren't in a TTR car. TTR car, very close to my heart. I'm friends with Madison, long time, and helped create TTR way back in the day. So it's great to see that brand out on track, and obviously up the pointy end, you guys just rock. You guys are so quick.
Yeah, no, they're a great group of people, and I'm very glad to be part of the team.
Car looks fantastic, and a Chevy too. So you get another tick from me.
Oh, me.
So hey, look, it's a bit of a pony fest out there. Just FYI. So good to see the boys, and I'm going to give a shout out to the South Canterbury car. Actually, just quietly while I'm doing that. So, he's changed to the Chevy as well. The damn thing looks fantastic. But yeah, nice work, Russell. Good run tonight. Congratulations on the third position, and congratulations on surviving, I think, what was a pretty tough feature race here for round 11 at Montreal, brother. Well done.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Do you want to give a shout out? Sponsors? TTR? Who you got? You got Mum, Dad, Uncle?
Oh yeah, got to give a shout out to the TTR crew.
Of course.
Montreal is a V8 Scops week, so
nice.
There's been quite a bit of work into setups from everybody and quite a lot of input. So it's great to have help from them. Also, shout out to SIMRACING and VRS for sponsoring the team.
Excellent. Good on you, mate.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Thanks, guys.
Too easy. Congratulations, Russell. Third position, Russell. Pepperell there, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, we are going to get Rian in the comms booth. The winner, the last but not least, Rian, is first. Well done, mate. Tough gig tonight.
Thank you very much. Yeah, just doing what I can today. A few mistakes here and there, which is, avoidable, but felt like we had good enough pace to,
And I suppose we need to mention, because we only heard through Laz, your father, in the chat box, that you had an altercation, a physical altercation with a motor vehicle. Is this correct? What's going on here? Did you? This is correct. Fill us in. Fill in the blanks.
Yeah, Friday riding home from school and pedestrian crossing, and the car came and hit me, which is an experience.
Yeah, sorry to make it a little bit fun, Rehan, but apparently you didn't give the driver race room.
Oh, so where were the stewards? On
Actually, I think the car did a bit of a dive bomb there.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, Rehan,
fair call.
so-
See,
Dive bomb.
rebuttal. We love a
Did the
healthy
car- did the
rebuttal.
car what? Sorry about that. I know it's still pretty raw and it didn't happen that long ago, but you did well tonight, man. So what
Definitely. Nice work.
Thank you very much.
And so, tough gig. So, clearly you don't have any concussion, all broken bones, because you perform like a freaking legend as always, man. How are you feeling after that race? I'm sure you've done some practice since last Friday, but how did your race go tonight? Given all that your situation.
Yeah, didn't do very much over the weekend. Saturday nothing. Sunday I did a few laps just to see if I could race swaps on the in the
Yep.
evening, but decided not to risk anything. Otherwise, it's just been about trying to rest up. Had a test today at school as well.
Oh, okay. So study comes first. Obviously, you're a young man and still
Yep.
well in amongst the studies. Coming up towards the middle of the year, obviously, exams and stuff like that. Look, we talked to all the other boys about it here already in the hotbox, and about massive crash into 1 and 2 there tonight, and you guys starting, like 50 and odd cars back. You seem to manage to sneak past that all through all that unscathed, mate.
Yeah, I saw it all happening to my left, and I was on the inside of turn 2, outside of turn 1, so I
Yep.
decided the safest thing to do was cut across the track. Ended up losing a few positions because of that, but came out with a clean car, which was the most important part, and just tried to work from there.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think Russell mentioned the same thing. He goes, "Look, I came out with a clear car. I went back a few positions, but the car was solid and I could race on." So, and is that how you felt as well? It's just like you preserve the car at the end of the day because it's a long race.
Yeah, that was the main thing, was just about trying to keep the car in one piece. And yeah, especially second race is double the length of the first one, so I know it was definitely worth it. And yeah, I didn't want to risk anything going in. Probably would have lost more because of it.
Mate, again, a masterclass. Well done, my young friend. Please, as we always ask, give a shout out to your peeps right now before we wrap this up. And well done.
Yep, I'd like to thank GAMAFLARE, MATCHFIT Entertainment, the Broadcasting Lounge, Sky TV Channel 83, Hybrid Racing Simulations, and then obviously Dad for helping with the crew chiefing. Definitely helped me with some of my decisions today to avoid some accidents. And then also thank you guys for putting the podcast on, and best wishes to my Nana for the operation.
You're a little legend, and it's such a gentleman, Rian. And look, all I got to say is congratulations, and rest up, and heal well, and watch out for the dive bombers. Hey, Wayne, come on.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Okay. So just look a little bit closer. Read the body language of those crazy mothers out there at the moment. Thank you very much, Rian. No doubt. We've got round 12, the final round next week. We look forward to talking to you again. So we want you well rested, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you very much. I'll see you then.
Thank you. Okay, Wayne, we are quickly running out of time, my friend, and thank you for just an impromptu drop in, which has saved my backside here.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
With a little bit of backup in the interviews there, obviously in the back end of that race, with my friend J-Man, who, like I said, went out on strike with the hamsters through the safety car situation. Thanks for all of our viewers that actually stayed tuned in and came back after we had some technical issues there. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We got to thank a few people as we wrapped this stuff up for the night. We are going to obviously thank, welcome and say goodbye to all the Channel 83 Space TV viewers that have been tuning in on their weekend. We're going to thank GAMAFLARE. We've got to thank Allports. We've got to thank, Supercars NZ and Wayne for putting on what has been an amazing show once again as we start to wind down towards the end of the summer series here. This was the penultimate round. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. What have we got next week? You ask. It is Hungaroring. That is going to be massive. Let's hope the hamsters are on board. That we just need to feed them a few more Kranskis or something. I don't know. Whatever they eat in Hungary. You know? Anyway.
Oh, I love it. Good stuff.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like and subscribe if you're a YouTube viewer. And we'll see you all next week for Hungarian final round. Thank you very much.